not everyone is Mark Zuckerberg sitting in his like place, like coding something, starting with his own ideas. And what we think about entrepreneurs is, as you said, the role models we have there. We have Elon Musk, we have Jeff Bezos, we have Mark Zuckerberg. This is what we have in front of us. And it's like I'm trying to imagine what would be this women entrepreneurs standing in front of us. There was I am now remembering, there was a research asking people who is a very famous woman in tech, and that some of them said Siri. It's
No,
like,
you're serious? No, I don't
yeah,
know that. I
yeah,
didn't hear about that. Oh
that's
my
yeah,
goodness.
this is what they came up with because they didn't have anyone. Maybe Sheryl Sandberg. Okay, that's it. And just
I think
thinking
one of
about
the
this.
biggest problems for us as women to have more entrepreneurs is that we have hardly any role models, that if we have them, hardly anyone knows about them. In Israel, in our small ecosystem, we have, of course, role models. But again, everything is so small. I mean, we are so little women entrepreneurs in the tech area, and so little women investors in the tech area, and even smaller amount of women that are role models that have been, like just now, Einat Gez, that I think her company she's a unicorn now, and she's really an amazing entrepreneur.
Pioneer.
No, Pioneer, no, Papaya.
That's
Pioneer
another
is
women.
Yuval Tal and
Yeah.
other people.
My mistake.
No, it's okay. But anyway, if you ask just everybody in the newspapers who is Einat Gez, I think that most of the people will not know her name. So when I'm talking about a role model, like you're saying, right? Mark Zuckerberg, any child almost in the kindergarten will know who he is, right? I'm speaking of a role model that every girl in the kindergarten, in school, in elementary school, and later on in high school and so on can say, I want to be that. And not only I want to be that, I can be that woman. I can do it. There's no reason why not. I mean, it's something that should be so common. And, I founded WMN in 2015. And when I started WMN, it started because I was working in a co-work space, one of the first co-work spaces in Israel, a very successful one. It was like the home for all the ecosystem here in Israel. There were, it just started here in Tel Aviv. And I was working there, I think, 6 months. Looking around me, I saw hardly any women. Maybe 100 women altogether, members and so on, out of thousands that were there. And when people ask me, so why did you start WMN? I said, because when I was looking around me and didn't see any women, I said to myself, okay, so I want a place just like that will look like this. That looked just a bit like a men's club, but with all the sofas, and you only needed the cigar. But I want a place this kind, everything the same, the office hours, the meetups, everything the same. The only difference would be that you have to have at least one female as in your or the CEO or one of the founders. And this is how WMN started. And I think when people ask me at the beginning, so why are you doing it? It's not good to put the woman aside and in a ghetto. Yeah, I said, first of all, it is not a ghetto. It was a place of women and men, because as I said, you need to have at least one woman as a founder or a CEO. But in most of the startups, maybe unfortunately, but the woman is the CEO and the founder, and the guy, when they just start, I'm talking about very early seed, and the guy usually is the CTO. So when they started at WMN, they were very small startups, it was a man and a woman. So we were kind of 50-50. And I think this was what was so special about WMN. And we were really the first ones in the world to do something like that. And again, why do it? Not, okay, so we understand why it needed, but why I thought it's needed, or I think the thing is that every time I was speaking since then, I said, I hope that one day it will not be needed, that we will not be needed to have a Women's Day, International Women's Day, that we won't have to have conferences for women and, everything that help and empower people. I always also say that I don't like the word empower because it means that I need to be empowered, right? I'm like weak. You, him, whoever, okay? We all need to help. We all need to be empowered, but we all need help. But
yeah,